Things are about to get interesting in this episode. For the first time, we're going to be going to the Cleaners HQ, and maybe we might see some new characters here. Gachiakuta, episode 4. Through a small tunnel, we finally get to see the HQ. And something I do notice here is that the lights are all kind of bent. There seems to be some sort of snake shape around the building. You see that like big emblem there in the middle, which I'm sure is the symbol for the cleaners. Interesting stuff right there. And here's a closer look. No, not our boy being the down bad stereotype. New character introduction. The first person to greet you in this Cleaners HQ is Simu, the receptionist. Her job is to look at anyone that joins. As Engine's about to explain her ability, she does this crazy thing where she takes a fork and catches these flies that are chasing after Rudo. Her vital instrument is her glasses, and with these, she can really see what someone's made of. For some weird reason, this series reminds me of X-Men, but with trash. When she uses the power on Rudo, this is all we get to see. Afterwards, we get this reaction. So with the follow-up breakdown, we get to know Rudo is totally good. The only thing he needs to work on is being able to draw out his power consistently. Next, we're going to be meeting the boss. But something I wanted to point out is Engine looks back in Simu's direction. Essentially, maybe she knows more than what she's letting on. Okay, I love this. So coming back from the opening, we get some lore from Engine about the cleaners. There's 100 of them about, and 3 different roles we get to know about is combatants, sentinels, and supporters. This is something I like to hear. You're never going to see all 100 of these people at HQ, because as a cleaner, you're going to have to do jobs all over. Engine, this is all I ever wanted, of course. As soon as Engine opens that door, I'm thinking, how am I supposed to remember all of those names? Something really cool though. There is a lot of references inside of this room. Why do you do this to me? You're so cooked. Well, at least we'll be able to meet the boss. As Engine's prepping Rudo to meet the boss, we find out that no one knows about his vital instrument or what it does. And you can't ask this. We're getting trolled. He has to be some type of mouse or something. As the receptionist, shouldn't you have told them this already? With no leader, no cleaners. This is where Ryu asked Rudo to join up with her. She wants to know more about him. The mission breakdown comes in. A town near the polluted zone is reporting small trash beasts approaching their barricade. Go and take them out safely. Engine has failed us. What we knew as the dump is actually the polluted zone. So these are known as no man lands, and there is multiple of them. The thing is there's tons of trash beasts, and Rudo should have never survived in the first place, because even an average giver would have some trouble. As Rudo then receives a gas mask, we get to know in this no man's land, you only have 15 minutes to live before you die without one. Pretty hyped right now, we're about to get into some action. Rio lets us know these other people with them are supporters. But wait, they don't have any powers. As we get to see the brute strength of one of the supporters, they finally make contact with the trash beast. As you can see, they are very slow and not strong at all. As Rudo's thinking about the different trash beast power types, this is where suddenly larger versions of the beasts come charging in that are a lot more powerful. Even though these beasts are getting close to breaking the barrier, Rayul stays calm. So funny enough, Rayul was talking about throwing Rudo a welcome party as the beasts break through the barricade. It seems like we're in for a real treat. Apparently this trash monster has got some extra style, not good for learning, as Rayul pulls out a pair of scissors. Something I have a little bit of a curiosity about is, what do the auras mean? You have like all these different colors. Do certain ones do a certain thing, or is it related to the items? Okay, she throws her scissors up in the air and they turn into giant scissors. Kill a Kill style. I like. We actually get a name for it. The Ripper. Now brace yourselves for the big gimmick. Instead of using her hands, she uses her feet with these scissors. I can't lie, this supporter is tough for saving Rudo. With brute strength, he stops this trash beast and suddenly throws it at Rayul where she slices it in half. Rayul's about to take on the big one. The supporters begin to go follow up, as well as Rudo in the far back. This is where one of the supporters ends up getting tripped up by one of the trash beasts that reawakens. He's about to get attacked when suddenly Rudo jumps into action. Once again, his anima gets out of control, activating his powers. This is where we get to see this insanely woven metal spider web, and it's like nothing we've ever seen before. But between all that, Rudo kind of forgets how his power works, making it deactivate, and this trash monster was able to get through it. Luckily, Raul was there to save him and give him props. As we believe the battle to be over, we find out from Raul that she ended up trying to cut this giant monster in two, and it still stands. Interesting fun and lore. Apparently, this is a new type of trash beast that can repair itself, and from what we're hearing, there's many other types. Royale heads back in to fight the monster, and it's like this whole gimmick where she's giving it a haircut. As she's cutting all these like little hairs off its head, she sees something shiny and ends up going into a frenzy mode, throwing its hairs all over the place and thrashing. Rudo sadly gets caught up in this. Suddenly, the W supporter comes to his safety. Okay, this is my favorite move of the whole fight. Royale takes her scissors and she's like way up in the air, and she rides him down from like the top of the scissors through the weak point of this trash beast, and it gets destroyed. It was sick. It was insane. Go and see it. So, Raul is talking about what she did whenever she defeated this trash beast. This is where in her hand she has a vital instrument from it. So this could mean that there is man-made trash beast out there. Okay, the ending of this is sort of insane. So the same dude that tried to take Fruto hostage and sell him off, after getting beat up, he wakes up at this dude's house. You get to see him kind of on the couch. They don't show his face, but we do know he has dreadlocks. And we hear something about a spirit. Now this guy's going to be looking for Rudo. So I'm guessing he's the one behind these trash beasts that are using vital instruments as well. Okay, first things I gotta say, that ending was quite a bit insane. For some reason in me, I thought that was a throwaway character. I thought all those dudes, they get beat up, we move on. No! They end up being the reason that Rudo maybe gets chased after. I don't know. And a connection to this trash beast that was using a vital instrument? Okay, the possibilities are really insane here. And if I had to guess even more, this same guy that is after Rudo now has the same power as him to use multiple. That would make sense because of the Trash Beast thing where they have different vital instruments. Main majority of this episode, we get more lore stuff, which is awesome. That's really great. Didn't really get to meet many characters. Technically, you get to meet one. No name. I don't even know if this is an important character. He was like a sidekick, and that's fine. I still think he was pretty dope. He was probably one of my favorite characters from this episode. Raul's cool. I just don't really feel any which way. I like the romance between Rudo and her as well. But besides that, I'm just like, okay, I'll take it. Girl character that is sort of this like badass, as you can say. But yeah, overall, if I had to rate this episode, I'm gonna say it's a 9. That was a really good ending for sure. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are on Gachiakuta episode 4. Hope you stay safe, and until next time, peace out, guys.